Hello and welcome back to another reaction review video with me, Nina Schofield, singer-songwriter, vocal coach and session musician. And I have just recently discovered Bini and I am so excited to dive into more of their catalogue. I was overwhelmed with the number of comments on my last video, my first video to them, and Salamin, their live performance of that on Wishbus. I'll make sure to leave a link for that below if you'd like to watch it. But I loved watching them sing in that tight-knit harmonic way and seeing just a little of what they can do. I saw from that video that they had so much more to give. Great ranges, great breath control, rapping skills that were coming across. We just got a little of that as well. So I'm excited to dive in today to one of your requests, which is to watch Infinity, the official live performance video. I don't know what to expect. I don't know how different this will be to that first video that I watched, but I'm quite sure it will be very fun to watch, and I'm quite sure there will be lots to uncover. So we'll do what we usually do, which is dive into the details, stop and talk about things as they go. So if you want to watch the full version of the original video that we're about to see, I'll make sure to link that up down below as well. Get your words out, Nina. Okay, are you ready to watch with me and just see what we discover? Here we go. Ooh. I'm just going to take that aback. The intro to that, so her instant, the onset to that first vocal, you have to think about the stylistic technique straight away, essentially, and we've got that from the off. I appreciate all the details like this. Nice piano underneath. Wait. I like that, the breathiness of that vocal, so we'll hear that again. Oh, we've got clicks again, love that. I'm really into the way they pass their vocals to each other. There's this mixing of their vocals together, so you don't have that break there. That's a really interesting songwriting technique, just to have it instantly go from that point onwards. I'm actually just going to change my headphones quickly because I want to get some of the frequencies coming through differently. There we go, this should be better. For me, that took 5 minutes. For you, that was instant. Okay, back into it. There's a throatier resonance there coming through. You feel that. I like that. Wait, let me turn my keyboard on. This is gorgeous, having the notes, the legato nature of that. That fifth movement up is really, really cool. That's a gorgeous arrangement. Again, just letting that ring out, because then you hear the instrumentation underneath, which is also doing so much that I'm enjoying. Nice harmonies. Yeah, okay. That's a great lead line to come down, because we've had a lot of reaching up. That was gorgeous up to that D5, but now we're all the way down to the B3 and the harmonies again. Just listen to that again. So you have the harmony above our lead line, which is that C sharp to D5, but then the next line, the harmony comes out, so it's this sort of harmony, no harmony, harmony, no harmony. See how it comes and goes? And then really simple chords that are just ringing out underneath all of their vocals. It doesn't need much. I think this arrangement's really clever because you can feel the change in momentum in the chorus with all the rhythmical stuff going on, but in these verses, the lead line, the melody of the vocal is doing so much work rhythmically. Again, simple chords. Great attitude in that vocal. That again. The crescendo that builds, and then straight into that beautiful chorus. But this is another great example of where the layers are doing so much. It's really unique, I think, to Bini for having this crossover thing. You know, you get crossover stuff in a lot of music, but not to the point where it's a thing. It might happen here or there within an arrangement, but this is one of their unique selling points, I feel, that everything does layer on top of each other, but it works. It's almost like their own version of a round, you know, when you start singing something and then you layer something on top and then someone comes back to the beginning and you layer it all together. Yeah, really interesting. Oh, that's so beautiful. And up to that D5 again. And nice to have, can you hear that? That's that same thing, the D to C sharp, but this time it's up the octave in the piano. Really, really lovely, tinkly piano bits. Lovely to have this dynamic change is what I was going to say. So just bringing it down to this piano moment. It's a classic bridge structure. Taking it down so that you can build back up again into your final chorus or choruses. Head vocal. Wait, I want to hear that again. That A4 to B4 and back again. Just the layers again, wow. They're everywhere, you know. Ooh, the cry. That again. Wow. That's gorgeous. Again, the C sharp 5 to D5. This is a key melodic movement within this song. These two notes doing a lot of work within this song. I loved the resonance within her vocal there. Interesting, within that A major triad, that vocal that's layered on top. Let's just hear that one more time. Really like that. The mix is great. again, this rising up. This is a really well constructed song if I'm just looking at it analytically, but actually I feel things when I'm listening to it. So it's done its job in all sorts of ways. I also love, by the way, the way they're sat looking at each other, performing this to each other. It's a really special setup. And then you can hear again, that C sharp D. I'm so focused in on that, but it really is a special part of the song. But I love having everything just break out there and then come back in. So actually what happened was we had the breakdown, and then we had a build up, and then another breakdown, and now we're going back into the final part of this. Wow, sat down. Wait. All the way up to that A5 there. Let's just take a moment for that vocal again. Nice and loose on that. Wait. I want to hear that again. Ooh, little written U-toe at the end there as well. Everyone's saying Bini, Bini. Yeah, unsurprisingly so. That was such a beautiful performance. I'm assuming there's a whole concert of these performances. Great news. I loved it. I really loved it. And actually, that was a great second song to listen to. Very different from Salamin, and something that showcased even more of their range and their ability to harmonize and to work with each other vocally. In order to do a lot of this, you have to have a great ear as well as a great voice. You've got to have lots going on in order to make sure that all the dots connect. And on top of that, you know, each of them has their own unique set of skills, their own unique vocal stylistic technique, and together then, you know, if you're at the top of your game in terms of listening skills and you can do all the technique, well, this is what you get. You get greatness. Let me know what else I should be watching from this concert, or just in general. Maybe there's another Wish Bus performance I should watch. Let me know in the comments box down below. Find me over on Patreon. There's lots of exclusive content to go and uncover there, and early access to performances like this, or reactions like this, I should say. And I will look forward to seeing you on another video very, very soon. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. All of that stuff. I'll see you later. Love you. Bye.